Yeah, so now we have to go to our animation play and see which is our next scene. So now we are going to make this scene. So again, go to your Blender and then check this, and also go to this and increase your frame rates like 200. And now, before anything, I am going to just go into this tab and then rename this camera, because for our next shot, we need to add in other camera. So for that, I am going to rename this camera. So after we are adding our new camera, there will be confusion. Which camera is our first and which is second one? So for that confusion, I am going to rename this first. Press this and then I am going to write it first camera. And also I am going to rename this light by second and third light. Now I am going to uncheck this camera to hide it from our viewport, and also I am going to hide this light from our viewport. And go to this modeling tab and see in the viewport, and now go to this add button and add another camera. Now first, if you go to see from our second camera, you won't able to do that. For those reasons, we have to go into this camera and then come down and press this to view from our second camera. And now we have to press N on our keyboard to check this camera to view. Now we are able to see from our second camera. Now the shot I want like this. Yeah, it will be fine. I hope so. It's looking nice. Yeah, for now it's okay. But let me set the animation to my object and then set this camera. Now press N to uncheck this camera to view. And now we have to go and select this model and see which was our last keyframe in it. And go to this 151, and then we have to select this, and it is by default it's parent, so we have to don't do anything else. So we have to select this button or any button you are going to select. Press G and X. Sorry, press GY. Oh, like this. Press GZ. Press G double Z. Press G double Y. Yeah. Now we have to do one thing. We have to press G and Y on our keyboard. I mean double Y to move it like this. Yeah, and I'm going to see from a camera view. It's not that, but I am going to. But let me undo this. How we are going to undo? Press Ctrl Z on your keyboard, and we just need to do one thing that I'm thinking of it to add a keyframe here. So if we mess up in our common scenes, so we have our better plane. So I'm just going to add a keyframe of location like this, and then go to the 152, and then go press G Y double Y even to move it on the y-axis, and then click here and then press K again to give it a location keyframe. And now go to the frame 190 address and then press GY double Y to give it a same location like this, and press K again to give it a location keyframe. Now let's see from a camera view. Yeah, it's not looking that nice, but still we can edit it. But before anything, I'm going to set my camera to my scene like this. I'm going to select my camera and go to the photo length and give it like 780 address, and then I'm going to edit it like this. Yeah, it's looking okay address, but let's move it a little bit. Oh, select this camera, decrease a little bit photo length like this. Yeah, now we have to select this and go to the 190 frames go to the 152 frames and select this and move it a little bit like this and press T again and go to your rotation keyframe. And also I'm going to move it a little bit more like this. Press T again to give it a rotation keyframe. And now I am going to copy those two keyframes, Control C. Also I'm going to select this and then press K, give it a rotation keyframe. And I am going to paste those two keyframes. And let's see how this is looking like. So I just have to do one thing. Select this, press G and Y, double Y to move it like this, and press K and rotation keyframe, and add the 190 frames like this one. I have to, yeah, let me play again and see how this is looking like. Yeah, it's looking fine to me, but let me give it and select those both keyframes and press right click on your mouse and then go to the interpolation mode and then draw with, what can I say, with constant. I don't think about it, but yeah, draw with linear. And now see, yeah, it's looking nice to me. Now what do we need to do? Yeah, I messed up. Now select this keyframe and press Ctrl C on your keyboard and then go to this and like this 151 frame and press Ctrl V. Yeah. Now this is our animation before it and after that scene will be like this. Now I'm going to add a camera. Sorry. Now I'm going to add a light to our scene and go add an area light. And now what do we need to do? Press G and Z on your keyboard to move it on the Z axis. Then press R and H and press 90 on your keyboard and then press RZ and 180 to flip it like this. And then we just need to set our rotation of it like this or like this. I don't know which position will be better to set our lightning. So I'm going to add this position like this and scale it a bit like this one. And go to this render view and let's see how this is looking like. And check this. Yeah, it's not that bad, but I need to edit our area light, go and decrease intensity of it like this. Give it like 4 intensity, I guess, or 5. Also give it 2.5 intensity and go to the modeling process. Check this on and unmute from camera and then press Shift T on your keyboard and press X on your keyboard to duplicate our same exit light and move it on the axis and then press R and Z to move it on the Z axis. Sorry, rotate it on the Z axis like this. Now I'm going to view from my camera and how this is looking like. Yeah, give it like 5 intensity, I guess, or 6, and to our first camera, go and increase the intensity to 4 like this. Yeah. Now if I play this animation and let's see. Yeah, it's looking nice to me. I hope so. So yeah, we will edit little errors after a little while. When we are done with our all the animation keyframes, then we'll adjust little errors in our scene. So yeah, now we are going to move to our next shot. So yeah.